Hello there, this is Captain Medina here, and I'm here to show you some tips on setting up a gradebook. So first of all, in your gradebook, you're going to go to Grade Setup, and over here where it says Categories, right next to where it says Add, you can click Add to add your category, give it your total points, and some other options if you want to add some details there. Click Create. Now I've created my categories here. And I've decided to do weighted categories. So if you don't click on weighted categories, it just looks like this. You got all your categories. But if you want it to be weighted, you click on Weight Categories. And then you just click in here the weights that you want. And usually what I do is figure out how all my categories are going to equal 100. And I will know that they equal 100 because it says the weight and the percentage are going to be exactly the same. If they're off, that means you're not up to 100%. So that's how you can figure that out. You can also take out a calculator and figure it out. Those are your categories. Over here are your grading periods, and it's set up as default 100, 100. So if you want to change that to have quarter 1 be 50% of their grade, quarter 2 50% of their grade, you can do it that way. So it says 50, 50. And then it says final grade setting. So the numeric setting is the one that's set up on Schoology for everyone. It has a numeric percentage set up. Or there's the A plus A minus, where you can just give letter grades. And then I have a couple custom ones that I built, and I'll show you how to build those here in a minute. So those are the choices you have. I usually leave it as numeric, and then I change it within the assignments if I want to. You can round period final grades, so you can have that checked or unchecked. And then some other options here. Now over here where it says scales and rubrics, this is where you can add your own scale. So if you don't like the grading scale on Schoology, you can create your own scale by clicking there, give it a name, and then you put your letter grade and the range of your scale. Now here's one that I created called Medina's Numeric. And so it shows an A plus is 96 to 98, or the letter conversion, 93. So it gives me kind of a percentage here of if I want to use my own grading scale. And then you can also do just point scales. So I've created a point scale here. So a 10 means excellent, a 9 means great, 8 means good, and so on and so forth. So now if I want to create a rubric, I can click Add Rubric, and say I want all my categories in my rubric to be 10 points. I just click on Apply Grade Scale, 10-point rubric, confirm, and then it has all my scaling words there, and then I can add the title and continue adding, saving my rubric. So this is one way you can create a rubric that you're going to use multiple times in your class, and you'll have it in here. Once you create a rubric, it will be in your rubric settings as well. So just a couple tips about your gradebook. You'll want to make sure you decide if you're going to do total points or weighted grades. You want to put in all your categories. You want to make sure that if you want to add any grading scales, you could do that. And then once you're done, you can copy categories, grading scales, and rubrics. So I'm going to copy categories and grading scales to English 9, period 2, and click copy. And there you go, it's copied. All right, that's how you do it.